"I have proved an alien UFO landed on Earth," claims scientist. A chemist claims to have proved an alien spacecraft landed on Earth, after investigating a perplexing case for nearly 40 years. Dr. Al-Fayouk has published the findings of his investigation into a substance left on the ground after a famous UFO sighting in a book which has concluded extraterrestrial activity is the only explanation. In self-published work, The Compelling Scientific Evidence for UFOs, the British-born chemist of Turkish heritage, examined in detail the Delphos UFO case seen in Kansas, USA, on the evening of November 2, 1971. It is considered by some alien investigators as one of the most compelling UFO cases on record, due to the scorched ring left in the ground, allegedly when the UFO landed. The witness was Ron Johnson, 16, who was tending sheep on his family's farm with dog Snowball, at about 7 p.m., when he spotted a 6 to 8 feet diameter mushroom-shaped UFO appearing in the night sky. It was described as having multicolored lights, and hovering about 75 feet away among trees at just a few feet above ground. It then ascended with a blinding light. He alerted his parents, who saw it disappearing from view. But the family found a glowing ring on the ground where it had landed, and a similar material on trees nearby. The family said the glow felt strange, like a slick crust, as if the soil was crystallized, and Mrs. Johnson was left with a numbing anesthetic sensation on her hand after touching it. Samples of soil, which was said to have a profound water-repellent nature from within the ring, were sent for analysis and stored in a number of laboratories. Another witness also came forward, a Lester Innsbarger from Minneapolis, who advised Deputy Sheriff Leonard Simpson that at 7:30 p.m. the same night, he saw a bright light descending in the sky in Delphos. According to website uficusbook.com, the experience of Ron Johnson is still considered as one of the best documented ground trace UFO cases of the past century, and is still unexplainable by any conventional or earthly means. Dr. Fayouk, who admits to a lifelong interest in the UFO phenomenon, focused his work on investigating the chemical makeup of the soil from the ring. He was able to obtain some of the stored solid after requesting it while based at Nottingham University. He wrote, "Placing water onto the affected soil was very like placing it onto a glass surface, with the water spontaneously forming into droplets sitting on the surface." Although he remained unable to fully identify the soil compound, he claimed to detect a highly water-soluble organic compound which is potentially chemiluminescent. This could have been responsible for the alleged glow seen at the time, he said. Dr. Fayouk concluded there were three possible explanations: a hoax, the ring was in fact a fairy ring, a naturally occurring ring of toadstools, or a genuine alien spaceship had been seen. He said a hoax was unlikely due to the unusual characteristics of the compound, and its elongation towards the wind direction on the night. He also ruled out a fungal ring, claiming the water-soluble alkali metal salt of an organic carboxylic acid found in the compound would not be produced by a fungi. This, he said, meant the conclusion of a genuine UFO sighting was the most favorable. He wrote, "A picture begins to emerge as to what possibly happened that evening. The hovering object of presently unknown origin appears to have contained within its periphery an aqueous solution of an unstable compound whose likely sole function would be light emission. Some of the solution was deposited into the ground while the object positioned itself under a tree, to possibly avoid observation from the air. Once enough of this solution was deposited, the object departed, after which the Johnson family approached the ring area." The book is based largely on a scientific research paper Dr. Fayouk wrote for publication in a number of scientific journals, but his publication was rejected. Dr. Fayouk claims that although his report deals with physical and chemical evidence as required, he was told it was investigating an inappropriate subject matter,